What up? It's K.Honesty, and I'm about to review Married to Medicine Season 10, Episode 6. So if you haven't seen the 6th episode of Season 10 of Married to Medicine, turn this video off, go watch the episode, and come back and watch this video, and like this video, and subscribe to my channel. It's a simple and free way to support my channel. It literally takes less than 4 seconds to do. And hit the notification bell so you won't miss out on whenever I post. As soon as I post, you'll know if you hit the notification bell. And I'm also not a public speaker, so I will tend to fumble my words. You're going to hear me say, so, like 1,000 times. I might stop to regain my thoughts. I'm going to be looking at my notes that I take throughout the show. And anything I say is my opinion. It does not reflect anyone or anything associated with this show. And comment below what you would grade this episode, what you thought of the episode, what I talk about, if I forgot anything, off on anything, all that good stuff. Comment below. I like to grade the episodes before and after my reviews because sometimes I change my mind in the middle of me talking about the show. What happened on this episode? Not a lot. We got a little light fun. It wasn't a bad episode. I would give this Jonah I'm gonna give it a B minus. I'm gonna give it the same thing I gave my Real Housewives of Potomac review. Go check that out too if you watched that. I'm gonna give it a B minus. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't all that. But it had its moments. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with. Well, I don't know. I might change my mind when I get to the end. That's why I like to do the reviews. That's why I like to do the grades before and after the reviews. But anyway, last chance. If you haven't seen Married to Medicine Season 10, Episode 6, turn this video off because I'm about to spoil the entire episode. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Cool. So the episode starts off with Toya, Simone, Heavenly, and Jackie meeting up. All the OGs. Well, you know Heavenly came a little later, but she basically damn near feel like an OG, you know? It feel like Heavenly been there since Season 1, but she hasn't. So this is when Toya lets us know in her confessional. Well, I don't remember. Maybe she did do this last episode. I think they did bring it up last episode, but you know, Toya got this wine club, and she says in her confessional she invited all the ladies to wine country, Napa Valley. I didn't even know Napa Valley was in California. I don't know why I thought that was out of the country. So she shares with them, like, I invited them all to wine country. So, she shares with the ladies that she don't think that Quad should come on the trip because it's basically a business trip. And she don't want the VP of the company that she's trying to work with to see them in a bad light. And she says, like, Quad didn't really apologize to nobody at the resurrection. She sure did. That shit was a whole bunch of bullshit. It was just like y'all missed me. It was like she wanted to pop out and say that. I like Quad, though. I like Quad. I don't know. I like Quad, but I also like the other ladies, too. And if they feel like she only show up for the cameras, I wouldn't be mad if she would just own it. Like, own it, be like, yeah, I only fuck with y'all when the cameras roll in. If you was to own it, maybe they will respect you more too, Quad. But the fact that she tries to act like, oh, y'all, the phone work both ways and all that. Like, she don't be telling people that she needs your space and all that. That's what I can't get with her. But I like Quad, though. So Toya asks the ladies, like, where do y'all stand? Where do y'all stand with Quad? So Heavenly like, well, Quad distanced herself from me, so maybe that's what I need to do. She said I'd still be here from a distance, like wish the best for her and all that. She says, but she feel like since Quad has had, well, I told y'all I'd be fumbling my words. She feels like since Quad has had Phaedra, she feel like she don't need her no more. Like Heavenly feels like she don't need her no more since she been friends with Phaedra. So Toya's like, well, I feel like we should hold Quad accountable and tell her this is her last trip. So they like, oh, so you are inviting Quad. And Toya's like, no, Heavenly gonna do it. And Heavenly's like, well, how about we have Phaedra do it? So then we get this saying, as you know, Heavenly does not want Alora to go out of state for college. Still trying to talk her into staying in the state. Alora comes in the kitchen with his robe on, but then opens it up like, boom, has her FAMU hoodie on. And she shows Heavenly her acceptance letter from FAMU. Heavenly kind of looked upset, but either way, she tells her like she's so proud of her. Basically, she's like she proud of her, and she's like, she's like, you want to be like me? She's like, what you want to study? And Laura's like, biology. She's like, you want to be like me? I went out of state. I studied that. Laura was like, I'm a Laura. Not no damn Heavenly. We know a Laura. We know you is not your mama. You the only one that can check your damn mama, for real. Her and Damon. They the only ones that can get Heavenly together. Especially when she was little. She used to get Heavenly together. But I was glad Heavenly wasn't like mad. I mean, I kind of figured she wouldn't be. I feel like she's that type of parent that just do. I mean, of course she does want Allura to stay in state, but she's not going to stop her from going where she want to go. I wonder how Damon gonna feel about it, because Damon wasn't feeling that neither, Allura going out of state. Then we get this scene. Simone and Cecil, they take Michael and Miles to look at apartment hunting. Simone presents them with a contract, like in the rules, like basically don't have no bitches here past 2 days, because then they're going to be paying me rent. I'm the landlord, this, then the third. Make sure you wash your clothes. It better not look like a bachelor pad in here. Like a dirty bachelor pad. Then she tells Miles, you got 1 year rent free, and then after that, you on your own. Tells Michael he got 2 years, because you know Michael the younger one. And Michael's in college. I mean, they both in college. But Miles is all over the place, and Miles been in college for 5 years. That's why I'm like, she giving them grace by even doing this for him. But you know what's crazy? I don't put it past, I don't know how Miles and Michael operate, but Michael got 2 years and Miles got 1. I don't put it past Miles to be still there that second year, because Michael's still there. Michael probably be letting them in. The parents can't be there all the time. Cecil and Simone can't be there every day to see that Miles still there. Oh, now that I think about it, Miles ain't got to move. He just got to pay his own way in a year. Yeah, so my mistake, yeah. But I don't put past him to be staying there and Michael just letting him stay there, because that's his brother. Because Michael got 2 years, so. So then we get this scene with Toya and Eugene, and Toya's telling them, like, I want to get more social media exposure for my wine company. That's really why I'm happy I'm going out there and linking with Kendall Jackson. So then Eugene, he still ain't feeling Quad. Rightfully so. Like, she's made accusations against them and said so much stuff. And as a man, he like, yeah, I don't fuck with that. They even had a little back and forth at the reunion. But not even back and forth. He was just like, what you got against us? So he's telling Toya to, like, be wary of Quad. Like, he's expressing his concerns about Quad going on the trip. Says he doesn't trust her interactions. It was funny how he phrased that, but I got what he was saying. Like, I don't trust her interaction. So then Toya says that, she says, even if me and Quad don't settle our differences, I at least want Quad to settle her differences with the other ladies. And I was like, oh, well, that's commendable of Toya. I wouldn't even want that. The way she did Toya last season. I ain't gonna hold you. I wasn't the biggest fan of Toya. I can't remember why. She did something back in seasons previous. But this season, I'm liking Toya. I'm not gonna lie. So the ladies, they get to the airport. They arrive to Napa Valley. And in the Sprinter, Toya's telling them, like, Phaedra and Jackie, they should be right behind us. And she don't know if Quad's coming. She don't know if the invite was received by Quad. Then we get a little back and forth between Heavenly and Sweet Tea about how Heavenly feels that about Sweet Tea and Greg, basically about their relationship. But then Heavenly apologizes to Sweet Tea. I don't know how much of that Sweet Tea actually received. She said, I accept your apology, but I ain't confiding in you no more. So the ladies, they arrived to their cottage. Well, Toya said it was like a cottage. But it looked nice, whatever it was. Villa, whatever. I like to say villa because it's Napa Valley, so I don't know. It just sound right. So they arrived to the cottage, whatever. Toya shows in the rooms. Her and Simone got a double suite. Jackie and Heavenly double suite, everybody else own room. So Simone's like, well, Toya, where's Quad's room? And Toya was like, I don't even think Quad is going to come. She was like, Heavenly, can Quad stay in your room? Heavenly was like, no. Toya asked Heavenly, can she stay in you and Jackie's room? And Heavenly's like, hell no. She's like, I'm gonna answer for Jackie because Jackie like to be timid. Hell nah. And then Jackie texts back, no, with like eight O's. Even Phaedra texts back in her fancy. I don't think it's right for me to room with Quad. Nobody wanted Quad in their room. So then the OGs, they make the newbie, Dr. Alicia, they make her room. They was like, I think the newbie should, do you have a problem sleeping with Quad? It's like, damn, y'all already done threw it on her, might as well. She was like, well, I have no problem. Like, damn, girl can't have her own room. It's like, girl, Toya, you knew that invite was gonna get extended to Quad. You knew she wanted, she want to be on this show. You knew she was gonna be there. You should have got that room, girl. So we get to seeing the ladies, they go bike riding. At some point, Heavily in her confessional says that Alicia seems so dumb compared to the rest of the ladies because we so brilliant. I was like, oh my God. Like, I don't even remember what warranted her saying that. Like, it was crazy. I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I hope Dr. Alicia called her ass out for that. That was crazy. Just call that girl dumb. So then they have this little spa moment, and this is when Sweet Tea tells them that she told Greg, because she comes a little later. I don't think, she wasn't bike riding with them. So she comes over, tells them about what, she tells them that she told Greg about what Heavily was saying. So it was like, why would you tell Greg? And Sweet Tea was like, I mean, I just felt like he should know. Plus, he's her dentist. I mean, she's his dentist. Toya was like, what, he is? I was like, oh, damn. I was like, she's Dr. G's dentist? I was like, that's crazy. Toya says in her confession that she's shocked who actually goes to Heavenly for dental work. I was like, oh, God. The shade of it all. So Miss Quad. She arrives in Napa. She gets there, and Toya all of a sudden manages to have a room for her all of a sudden. She said, I got you a room, even though I didn't think you were coming. Quad was like, oh, well, I can always go to another location if it makes y'all comfortable. She was like, what you put me in the basement, Toya? So then Quad says in her confessional at the resurrection, Toya was the only one that seemed to still have a problem with her. But now it seems like everybody does now. And I was kind of like, I'm going to have to agree on that, because if y'all had these real issues with her, y'all should have spoke on it at the resurrection. That's what that was for. Like Toya did. Like, Toya was standing on stuff at the resurrection. Everybody else just chucked it up. And it was just like, but now y'all want to do this. So I kind of felt where Quad was coming from on that notion. So then when Quad leaves to go to her room, Toya says to Simone, like, y'all worry me sometimes because, like, y'all talk behind bitches' back and then y'all be talking completely different in their face. I was like, I'm really a Toya fan this season. Like, it's crazy. I'm feeling Toya this season. So Simone says, I'm saving it, trying to get it all out at dinner tonight. She says in her confessional, like, we shouldn't put Quad on guard. She needs to come to the dinner and thinking everything is cool. And I agree with Simone on that. I mean, I like what Toya said, too. That was hilarious. And it was like, yeah, y'all don't stand on business. But at the same time, I feel where Simone's coming from, too. If they would have tried to attack her soon or gave her salty energy when she first got there, she probably would have felt away and left or something before they even got a chance to really get what they wanted to get out to her. So make her think everything good. Because she definitely came to that dinner thinking it was sweet. So Jackie and Phaedra, they arrive in Napa. So Toya asked Phaedra, why you didn't come with Quad? So Phaedra's like, well, it was my son's birthday. I had to take him to school the next day. And I thought my flight was later than it was. Toya was like, oh, I thought it was because you and Quad had an issue. You and Quad good? And Phaedra's like, yeah, we're good. Toya in the confession said, I call bullshit. I mean, remember, Phaedra was feeling the way that she felt like Quad didn't take no accountability at the resurrection, so she probably is feeling the way. And then she like everybody looking at me sideways because I brought her to the bachelorette party. Even Jackie said in her confession, she was like, Portia, I'm not Portia. She's like, Phaedra will cut you off if you make her look bad. Like, in Quad, you made her look bad, boo. Jackie is a little piped up in her confessionals this season. I will give you. She's saying stuff that she wouldn't usually be saying. I'm surprised. I'm like, okay, Jackie. I mean, I'm here for it, whatever. But it's like when it's the group setting, you don't be saying nothing. That's what I love about Heavenly. When she be calling Jackie out. It's like she be wanting to be Jackie's voice. It'd be hilarious. So we get the final dinner scene. So the ladies sit down for dinner. It's when Jackie gives the announcement that she's going to be speaking with the VP about black maternity mortality. And I was like, go, Dr. Jackie. We don't care for Kamala, but that's what's up. At least your voice getting heard. Because we love you. So Quad comes out. It gets super quiet, bro. Like super dead, weird, whatever. So Quad then tells Sawyer, says, I'm so proud of you, regardless of what we got going on. I'm so proud of you. This is a big accomplishment. I want to thank you for inviting me here to share this moment with you, whatever. But you know, she got that southern swing, so all the yes, So then Simone brings up Quad's strained relationship with the group, specifically the OGs. So Quad gets that. I know I may have handled some things wrong, but I feel like I didn't always feel like it was a safe space for me to express my feelings amongst the group. It's just like, oh my God, violin. I feel like this is like a flashback to when we had just the last time. But I think it was couples at the time, and she was the only single one there. I'm just like, oh, violins, tiniest violin playing. So Simone, she's calling bullshit like this. Quad, stop playing victim. So Quad's standing on how she feel. I mean, she's standing on how she feel like she could have gotten more support. I'm just like, what? How do you distance yourself and then tell people you need space, but you saying you felt like you needed more support? She's like, it's a second. Oh yeah, so then Simone asks, so why so what's changed? Like, why hang around us if you feel like we can't support you? Quad's like, well, there's a second chance for everyone, and if I'm willing to clear the slate, I would hope y'all can too. I'm like, but this ain't your second chance. It's like your third chance. We didn't heard this before. Heard it all before. All of your sweet talk, baby this, baby that. But your lies ain't working now. So Quad gets the she's like, yeah, I did emotionally refrain from all of you, but I want to change that, and I want us to be good. I want to be good with y'all. I want y'all to be good with me. She says I don't have an emotional attachment to you guys, and I want to get that emotional bond back. Because when she was actually married to medicine, love, you know, Mariah Huck. She's like, why are you here? You're not even married to medicine, my love. But when she was married to medicine, my love, she did have a little tighter bond with the ladies. Once she started going through her divorce, that's when it all kind of went downhill. So this is when Heavenly confronts Quad, says that she hadn't heard from Quad, hadn't heard from you. But then once Phaedra said she wasn't going to bring you on this trip, all of a sudden I'm getting a phone call from you. She says it makes me feel like you using me. Then points this is why we love Heavenly. Heavenly will bring somebody else into it. She's like, and that's why Phaedra had to switch her flight, because she didn't want to come with you. Toya in her confessional. I knew it. This episode had me cracking up. I was just like, Toya is funny as hell. Cause I knew they was gonna put the camera on Toya when Heavenly said that. Toya was just in confession. I knew it. So this when Phaedra, Heavenly just called her out. She's like, well, I just felt like I wasn't going to keep inviting you places if it's going to be bad energy. She says at the Quad. Then Heavenly calls out Jackie. Even Jackie told me that you using me. They put the camera on Jackie's side. I was like, nah, Jackie, stand on that stuff you be saying in your confessional. You an OG, season 1. Stand on that. Stand on it, Dr. Jackie. So then Heavenly even calls out the bitch she arguing with. She calls out Quad, says, then you the one said Phaedra's a liar, and you the one told me that she dated Greg. So then Quad says, well, Greg told me that he was dating you, poor Phaedra, but then you wanted an allowance of $4K a month, and he was like, oh, nah. Not $4K a month. That's a nice allowance, shoot. My broke ass, I don't care. Give me that. Give me that. So Phaedra's like, Sweet Tea, did Greg ever tell you that story? So Sweet Tea was like, oh, no, he never told me that. He just said y'all went on one date. So Heavenly continues to go at Quad, saying you a user, you just using me, da-da. They go back and forth, and that's how the episode ended. Like I said, I would still give it a B- because we had them funny moments. Toya was like the MVP of this episode for me. The episode wasn't bad. Dang, I got weed all on my lip. But yeah, it was a good episode. Predictions for episodes to come. I don't think we're going to be seeing too much more of Quad. Because we see in the next episode, they basically like shunning her. Like, we don't have no emotional connection to you, so why you here? It was relevant to see her reaction to her ex-husband and his new wife coming on the show. But other than that, now it's like you and Sweet Tea don't have no beef. So now it's kind of like back to you in the relationship with the ladies, and there is none. So boop, Quad about to be out. I don't think we're gonna see Quad next season, unless she's married to medicine, my love. I love saying that because it was so funny when Brian Huck said that. But yeah, I think that's the end. I think we ain't gonna see Quad no more. I think Quad probably gonna go home next episode. Go back to Atlanta. Ain't that where they filmed Married to Medicine at? Then after that, I mean, I don't know. That's one thing. That's another thing. Like, if Quad leaves, then where's the umph? What are we gonna see? Like, what are we gonna see? Ain't nobody else got no tiffs. Cause you know, in Mercy Medicine, ain't no hard beefs, like ready to brawl type beefs. It just be tiffs and little situations, like emotional damn, like they said. But yeah, if Quad leaves, now what? Sorry to say. Those are my thoughts. Thanks for watching this video, and comment below what you would grade the episode, what you thought about what I talked about, if I forgot anything, if I was off on anything, all that good stuff. Comment below. What you would grade the episode. Did I say that? Grade the episode. Put it in the comments. I do grades. I don't do rates. Everybody do ratings. And like this video and subscribe to my channel, because I don't only review Married to Medicine, I review other shows as well. Like I said, go check out my RHOP review and my Baddies East review. Go check those out if you watch those shows. And yeah, just run them likes up. Hit the notification bells. Go crazy on my page. Like, just do it. And I'll see y'all in the next review. Peace.